What's going on, YouTube? Waiting on Kick. And there's Kick. What's going on, people? All right. Cool. Just getting... Haven't done anything since the last one, so... Getting, some things crafted up. But I think it's time that I start going for all of the electric workstations. Or at least the main ones. I can get by without the cooking ones for now. Still haven't really set on a design. I think I'm just gonna kind of just run with it and see what happens. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just has to function. Dropped it. I mean, I've had thoughts of what I wanted to go with, but nothing set in stone, per se. Oops. Alright, cool. I just know it's gonna have to be out there. Right out there. So what I think I'm gonna do, because most of it, well, matter of fact, all of it is going to be out in the middle of the water, but I'm thinking about making a shorter, and I also want it oriented to the cardinal directions. But I'm thinking somewhere in this region here. So yeah, probably right about in here. So I know I'm already going to need a bunch of either very likely foundations are the way to go for getting higher level builds. What up, Corn? Vote for a huge pyramid? But bro, we've already done that. We've done that. And then I built my samurai house on Olympus. I mean, we've got practically like the pyramids of Egypt on your map. I don't know, man. I thought about trying to make a giant sphere just sitting out in the water. Just make it seem like it's Las Vegas with their big giant lit up ball out there. I could do an upside down pyramid. I don't know how the structural integrity is going to go on that, but I could do that. I mean, I've crammed so much into this little place, it is struggling. But at least my frames aren't dipping. Small favors, you know. Olympus struggles. My Olympus map struggles pretty bad in some spots. The sphere? Yeah, I like the sphere idea too. I don't know how hard it's going to be though.
It kind of works in what it looks like.
Yeah, this this shape. I mean, I think we all know kind of what it looks like. We'll just call it a mushroom. I just shot that bear in this Komodo. Excuse you. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, I'll definitely try. It was on my list of ones I wanted to build, and now they've got all the curved building pieces. Where did all these come from? They never spawn over here, especially on starting the map. I gotta skin them in case I get the. Okay, it did give me one. Okay, that was surprising. I know if I go in here, it's gonna screw me and not give me, like, something's gonna go over there and eat it. This one. Okay, go. Yeah, we got curved building pieces now. So I'm not really sure, you know, how bad that's gonna be or how forgiving it's gonna be, but yeah, we got curved and... Hang on, I'll show you. That's what I'm talking about right there, dude. Oh, yeah, dude. Hang on, I'll go back in there and show you what I mean. There's my bacon. Another wolf. A sphere in all glass. See, that was my idea. That was the thought. I liked it when I thought of it originally. It's like, you know... That was the direction I wanted to go, was just a completely glass sphere, but the structural integrity is going to be garbage. It's not going to hold up. There's going to be some stupid spot that's not going to work. You
didn't see your circus tent.
What do you mean my circus tent? Don't be talking smack about my Prometheus build. I wasn't aiming, you know, for the stars on that map. I was aiming for functionality. But, huh?
It looked like a glass circus tent.
Well, this character hasn't been there, so I don't want to drop it. It does not look like a circus tent. Instead of it being an actual all, like, full-on pyramid, I went up, what was it? 2 stories, and then slanted it in, then flattened it out, and then went back up to the pyramid top. But it did actually come to a perfect point, which is what we struggled to get on the other map, was to get it to lead to the very top all in glass, but it took a lot of finagling to get that to work out. I mean, I've got 621 concrete ready to go to make the concrete pieces. And, oh, no, Luscious Abbey. No, I'm not coming to Nezhana, whatever the hell that is. I'm not interested. So tell all your bot friends that I'm not interested, please. I would appreciate that. Because I keep deleting these comments, but they keep showing up. I keep going into the moderation thing, trying to get rid of them. They won't go away. I've typed in so many different variations of the stuff that gets posted for these things. I'm not going to click your link. So please listen when I tell you to stop posting, because it's not going to do you any good. You're wasting your time. Find another channel to bug. I don't need no scams. I'm not going to fall for it. I'm not going to fall for the Discord promotion. Follow me, message me on Discord. No, I'm good. Thank you. Can't trust you people, man. Next, you'll be wanting me to send money to some prince in another country with a weird email address and my bank account information. I wasn't born yesterday. That's,
Me, so I'm sure.
that's right. I know that's right. That's funny. They just don't let up, man. Every single stream. Every stream. I don't know why. I mean, I know that they're just bots and people are flooding everything with these bots, but I hope Kick does something about it eventually. That would be nice. Just for the sheer aggravation. Right, grab that, put this in here. Excellent. Huh? I'm working on it. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Calm down. Calm down, Nancy. Calm down. So, here's the curve stuff. And they do have it in concrete. I just don't have the other workbench made yet, which that's on the agenda. But we've also got diagonal pieces. So I'm curious as to how that's going to look, what my options are, and what I wanted to do. I don't know if... Hang on. Let's find out. Let me do this. I mean, I didn't unlock it because I didn't plan on using any of it, but... Might as well, because I never know if I'm going to end up using it. I'm definitely not going to be building it out of, like, sandworm scales. I'm going to get more levels anyway, so it's not going to matter. I can float those 8 points and get me a little further. Stone. So wood does not have curved stuff, which kind of isn't fair because you can bend wood if you really wanted to. I don't need the ice right now, but I'll unlock it anyway. Alright, I'll just stick with that then. Okay, no, I'll go with those two. Alright. So be it. I can always bring in another character, my other character, and build some other stuff. I'll leave that in there. Let's sort this. I'm just going to go ahead and throw more in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, time to make all of the electrical benches. So, I think I'm just going to start out this side of the room, work my way around. So, obviously, I need the electrical masonry. glad I made a bunch of steel ingots. Probably need to go ahead and make all the electronics too. 100 concrete just for that. Rude. Hopefully nothing else takes it. Okay, so textiles bench does. I still need to make the glass working bench as well. So 100 right off the bat, huh? Ouch. 20, 20, so 20, 40. We'll just say that's 10, so 50. I'll just make 100 electronics and go from there. Nope. Short on that. Alright. Got that. I think what I'll do, get rid of that and go through the list and try to accumulate all the little things that I need. Concrete, composites, 60 steel ingot. Take that. I'm going to turn that. Well, I'll probably just stick them in there and at least make another round of screws. Alright, so... Oops. Yeah, I'll get experience as I get it. I'm not going to worry about trying to over fluff it with a bunch of foods. Alright, so the electronics will come up, and then another 60 steel ingots, another 10 composites. That was 40, I think, of these. And then, so that gets me masonry bench. Can't do the carpentry bench yet. Won't let me activate it or start the process. There it is. All right. carpentry bench, and the next one is going to be the textiles bench, so I need another 30 steel ingots and 15 concrete. Okay, spin around. Come on. Anytime now. Okay. I guess I had, yeah, I've got that extra 5, so I can make other stuff if I need it. 2,000, 2,000, and 2,500. Let's see what else I've got to work with power-wise. So 13,000 extra, roughly. And that's 65, so that's half of it. Okay. I'll set these out in a minute. For now, we're going to throw them in there. Okay. Carpentry, masonry, and textiles. Glass working bench. Iron, refined wood, epoxy, and copper nails. Do I have any? Not there. Do I have any? Not there either. Okay. Well, I mean, I can make them up there. It'd probably be faster. And I'm missing something, aren't I? Ain't I? Ain't I missing something? Yes, I am. Get rid of that. Go away. Oh, come on. Really? Another stack and a few more iron ingots. Fine, I can do that. There we go. Throw that in there, put that back in there, and this back in there. Right, so now I've got the glass working bench as well. And let's see. I'm still not overly concerned about this machine. This one, it solves the problem. I'll worry about that later. I don't want to waste the materials on that when I could still fill it up using that oxide dissolver for now. So probably just need to make one more iron cupboard so I can pull stuff out of everything. 40 iron ingots. This will make swapping stuff around much easier. The thing is I don't know if that's going to fit over there or not. Guess we'll find out. It's going to be close if it does. I don't think it's going to. Okay. No big deal. I'll put it back in there. Clear that out. Oop, wrong one. Yeah, we'll just throw it in there. Okay, that one up last. Those have served me well. Still going to use them though. Okay, so it won't fit in the corner. Okay. Well, which one will fit over there is the question. Just pick them all up. Will this fit in that corner? It will not. Oh, that was definitely not going to fit. What about this one? All right. Interesting. How to do? I mean, again, it's not permanent. It's temporary. But... and I bet if it was scooted over a smidge, it'd probably work. But I don't know. That little smidge probably isn't going to change a whole lot. The last one is definitely not going to fit there. I mean, I probably would have had better luck with this one. I mean, it's not a whole lot of wasted space, but it's enough to be irritated about. I mean, I suppose... won't fit there. Oh. Is that actually going to work? I mean, okay. I can still get to that. Alright. Put... okay. Still haven't put down the textile bench, which is gonna really not be fun, but yeah, I didn't think I was gonna have enough room. I mean, this thing is pretty much just storage anyway. I hate it already. There's no room in here, and this thing is going to take up an obnoxious amount of room. We might not place that until I absolutely need it, and then just pick it back up and call it a day. Whoops. You know what? I don't even care about the vestige. Well, I was going to just throw it out, but it won't even let me. Alright. I mean, it will, but I didn't feel like fighting it. Alright. I'm gonna need these back. Now that's funny. You can sit them on top of the deep freezer. Why would it let you sit it up here? Huh. What kind of a weird bubble is that it won't let me put it there? You literally gave me a pallet. Alright. Okay. Guess it's going on the deep freeze then. It'll have to work. Alright. Guess I could swap them around to make it a little easier to get access to it. Probably won't let me sit it down now, will it? Of course not. Of course not. Because why would it? I'm gonna have to use them, and I want them to be at least accessible somewhat reasonably. That'll work. It'll have to work. All right. Put that up. And put that up. Let's see. And I'll just leave that in there since that's for the textile bench. Okay. So let's see here. What is... I guess the first thing to start with should be my foundations. And I'm going to need a lot of them. And I know I can make the concrete walls in there, but this thing is just going to make it so much faster. Let's get everything hooked up. And I guess I'll just put an access point back there. Can't fit there. That just needs water. That one needs water. All right. Everything has what it needs. Ultimately, that bench can go away as well, but if I need to make anything, I can. Or just use it as storage, to be honest. Which I very likely will. Grab all the wood. I'm going to throw it in here. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. All right. So I think probably the main two things to start with are going to be beams, and I don't know about doing the glass though, man. That glass is going to be insanely expensive to make. If it wasn't, honestly, if it wasn't for all of the steel ingots, I mean, one piece takes 3 steel ingots. That's 18 iron ingots. That's a whole stack of iron ingots for one piece of curved glass. I just don't know, man. I don't know. That's way too much. And that's only one corner, like one side. And I had thought about saving all of the crazy builds for Elysium and kind of sticking to the basics here. And honestly, I am completely fine with just building a big, flat, one-story base. Maybe the second story, throw it in as the greenhouse, but I don't even need a big greenhouse. I really only need basically a building the size of what I'm in right now for a greenhouse. I could use this as the greenhouse when I'm done, but obviously I'm not going to leave it here. And all of these materials are going to get repurposed. So I think for now, let me grab all the concrete, throw it in here. Because I'm already going to be using a ton of steel to make the steel screws and the steel rebar. And I did the math a while back when I was making my base on Olympus that to use 4 concrete beams, it's going to cost more resources than just going with a concrete frame, the foundation. But I guess the other question that I was trying to think about was, and I haven't tried this before, so I don't even know how it would work, would be to have dirt foundations, throw those down, and then build off of the dirt foundations with the concrete. Because that's kind of what is specifically stated in the tech tree, I thought. A simple block to serve as foundation of a structure. So let me try something here. Let's just try this and see what happens. In case there's a storm. Probably should eat something. Alright. Let's make... Why not? Just make 5 of these. On the off chance that you give me a piece of chicken. And you didn't. Rude. Okay. Yeah, I hear you up there. This will also... There are a ton of crocodiles out here right now. What is the deal? I don't even want any of this. It's going to call over all of the alligators in the area. And I might as well skin them to get the extra experience. I need the blueprint points. I don't even care about the bone. At least the leather can be turned into rope. Oh, I see you coming, Komodo. You can keep coming, but there's not going to be anything left. Oh, get mad about it. Yeah, there's nothing there. Oh, you're still coming, huh? He was a little bit of a tank for a level 12. That's kind of surprising. Try to clear it before they come back. I mean, I still hear stuff out there, but... Go through... I might as well just eat one of the stupid T-bone steaks. At least I have a deep freezer now. So that's nice. Whoops, not that. Don't even need the jerky. Not that. This. Alright. If I have to kill anything else, hopefully it gives me something decent. That's why. Makes more sense now. I also need to set that up as well as priority. So 2, 3, 4. 4,000 priority, which turbines will cover that. All I really need to do is... Yeah, see, I don't understand why it won't let you place one on top of the other. It's kind of dumb. Maybe I want to build a little mountain here. So I guess that idea is out the window. Not even going to keep the dirt. Don't need it. I mean, that does stretch out pretty far out in the water. Alright, well, so the dirt idea does not work. Good to know, good to know. I need the oxide because I need to keep that in stock for the organic resin. I was kind of hoping that I could build with the dirt mounds to just build up like the actual foundation, the foundational area where I want to build from. Don't care about that dirt. Get out of here. I don't need dirt right now. So let's see here. I guess, and I don't really... Alright, hang on. Let's do a little recon here. A little bit of dangerous recon, that's for sure, because of stupid fish. And a bear. Stay away. This is my bear. Last time you guys got rid of it in like half a second. I don't even want to skin this stupid thing. And I'll keep collecting it because I might need it for some stupid biofuel necessity. Okay, so right out there is where I want to build at. So let's see. Okay, so it shouldn't be too bad. I could probably build off the foundation and then I could throw down some foundations. Let's swim this way until my little diamond disappears. Okay, so this would be the center. Go away. Alright, so if this is the center here, which is about right, then it's not really that far up. Honestly, I think one of the hardest parts is just going to be getting it to sit down exactly where I want it. But I suppose I could start with building a little bridge from one side to the other. Come on, get you some. Get out of here. Stupid blue fish. So I just want to get the center of the base done. And then branch out from there. So I guess I'll start out with a bunch of foundations. It's either go with foundations or build off the side of this cliff over here. Ultimately, I do want it to hang out over the water. And I mean, all of my resources are there. So I guess I could just build it right here in this little triangle area. Let's go inspect it. See what kind of area I'm working with. At least under the water anyway. I want to build on the water because a lot of the things that say you cut down, or like any trees you cut down or stones you get rid of, sometimes those can come back. They have been known to come back when the game gets updated. And I don't like finding a giant boulder encasing equipment after an update. So now they did put in a fix, or instituted some sort of fix to kind of help with that, but where it shouldn't do that again, on the off chance that it does, I'd rather be not in an area, because it's happened to me before, and that was a nightmare to clean the base out. So this is the area down here. There is a cave right there. So I suppose I could just build it right there. It is a low spot though, which is going to create a little bit of an issue. Tell you what, this little spot right there seems like the perfect spot. Right here. Right where I can stand. I like it. I think that could work. Close to land. I can build a bridge over to here to get to the other side easily. And then I can build a bridge here, which will be a shorter distance. And it doesn't seem like any of the little bitey, nasty fish are coming up to me here. So let's see if I can get this to place where I want it. Yeah, I don't see any of the fish. All right. That'll work. I mean, it's going to kind of suck getting over here every single time, but I may start out just building just the main structure and a bridge this way, so I can get in and out easily. And I can also build the bridge for over here. Yeah. I like that idea. I don't have to build it out of concrete, but I don't want to have to repair it all the time. Stone does get by pretty far. And I could definitely use the structure that I've got right now to build the bridge for this. I'm still going to need stone pillars, but don't do it, don't do it. Because that is a bit of a long run right there. I think I'll start out with just building a stack of 20 of everything, concrete-wise, and then go from there. At some point, I would like to build the chemistry bench, but... I know, you're out of food, out of water. It's alright. We'll fix it later. Yeah, let me put this in here. Grab a stack of those. And make 2 of those. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And might as well just make the 15. Because the rebar is going to go really fast. Yeah, that's not even enough rebar to get really anything done. That's going to go really quick. Yeah. Right, sort that up. I've got 10, so let's make another 10. And then make another stack of those. I'll go collect once I get kind of a base down. I think you can stretch out the concrete. I want to say that you can go 7 spaces from a blue foundation. You can go out 7 spaces before. It's either 7 or 5. I don't remember. Go ahead and craft those. And already need more rebar. Most of the steel ingots are going to be turned into rebar. I like concrete because I don't have to worry about it. And I don't really know what kind of weather it's going to give me, but it's already hit me with like back-to-back-to-back Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 5 storms. This can handle Tier 7, which means I won't have to touch a thing. There will be some glass involved, but not a ton of it. glass just uses a ton of resources. I mean, you basically need 2 drills on iron and then 2 drills on silica. Because, like, the reinforced, just the wall is just one wall is 2 steel ingots. But then you start getting into the curved stuff. Now you got 3. More glass. I mean, I guess I could build everything in a big circle, but what I might actually do is build more or less a square structure, but with rounded corners. And I'll put the glass on the rounded corners to let natural light in and go with that. But it'll be concrete from the bottom up. And yeah, here we go. So let's go with 4 of those. I think that'll work. Now, it says that's concrete curved buildings, but it doesn't say it's a foundation. That's all limestone, which I can't get here anyway. So, and there's another weather event. Not sure. I didn't see. No, it's a pretty basic one. I need. Oh yeah, they're in this one. Take a pouch. Just put everything in there. Sort that up. Oh yeah, I probably need to. Well, that's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Thank you. Let me down. Yeah, I'll just take a stack of this. And I mean, there really is no easy way to get over there from where I'm at. I can either swim the long way that way or swim the long way this way. Oh, stop. I could build a bridge out of wood, but the first storm that comes through is inevitably going to be the one that's going to end up breaking everything. When it comes down to it, the very first foundation is the one that's going to dictate everything on the build. Yeah, I mean, there's some fish over here, but like that guy right there. All right. Bring out that many. And I want it to be just above water level. Okay. Hmm. Okay. And so that's a 4x4. Hmm. Only got that many left. I mean, now granted, I could do a lot with the 4x4. And I don't want to go too crazy with it. I didn't go crazy with it on Prometheus, and I don't want to do that here either. I kind of want to just stick with the basics. So, kind of tempted to do a 5x5. I mean, I suppose I could just not repeat what I did on Olympus, but decisions. That's what I wanted. Although I hate that there's light down there, but well, that's from there up would be glass. I just don't like how it cuts off a whole corner right there, and then it sticks out like a sore thumb. But I don't recall ever seeing curved foundations either. Yeah, I don't. There's no curved concrete frames that I've seen. The only thing that they've shown is the walls. I guess once I put the floor down, that little bit of light will go away. But I think I would like it to be another square wider. That or I guess I can always go up and then expand out. Well, if I am in the Mushroom Head Lake, I can just make a mushroom house now that I got the curved buildings. Yeah, I think that'll work. We'll just make a mushroom house. Toad would be proud. Or at least that's the goal anyway. And I'll just go up from here. I don't need it to be any bigger than that. This will house pretty much everything. The storage is really the only question. Is how to do the storage. So 2, 4. So 4 more foundations. And let's go ahead and break the beams out. And this is where it's going to get expensive. This pathway will likely lead out over to that cave. I mean, I don't necessarily need an out on this side, but I'll leave the pillars there just for now. I'm going to try and run without as many pillars as I can, because they eat up a ton of the resources as well. And I think I did figure out, before I place all of them, I want to see how many I can go out before it starts to become an issue structurally, because then I can just separate out the beams and not put them every step of the way. In case he was following me. Next time I go back over there, I'll place down my other creature deterrent. That should keep stuff away, at least from the middle of the area. Maybe I do need to give myself some more stamina foods. This is ridiculous. Oh, that's a lot of spiders. I don't want to deal with those right now. I don't need the silk anyway, not currently. Also have to think about moving up and down within the structure. Let's see, 4 more of those. And let's make... Yep, gonna need that many. Still don't know why. I was going to say, why wouldn't you let me go ahead and just craft it? And I need to get my electrical grid laid out as well, and the water grid before I start putting floors down. Oh yeah, no wonder. Yeah, I forgot. It is nighttime. Have to wait a little bit before I get the extra boost. Okay, so yep, not enough juice. Gonna have to wait. The main thing is I don't want my freezer to lose power. That's the big problem. That'll give me a little extra stamina at least. You know, actually, I think I will go out one more foundation square. It's going to be more resources in the long run, but as long as I can give it a ceiling, I can spread out later. The interior, I think this time, is going to get the wood interior. Yeah, this interior wood stuff, because it's super cheap by comparison, and all of the concrete floors will be for the walkways outside, but I don't want to have to run 2 concrete floor wide, so I need to make the base, the foundation needs to be 5 wide. So let's see, got 4 foundations, so I need another 5. And that should equate out to what I need. I'll probably come out with extra foundations, but that's all right. If I have to, I can always break them down. All right, so that's going to be the holdup, is rebar, naturally. Just make some more rebar. And any minute now, I'll get my electricity back. Oh, almost. Is it there? Looks like it. Take my floors. Let's put those up. Put those over here, and let's make 5. And if I have extra, so be it. Okay, I probably should just run this way instead of running to the left. Tell if that's one of the blue ones or not. Doesn't matter, it's dead now. Get out of here. Okay. Try to reclaim as many of them as I can. I think that's all of them. Alright, so I think I'll expand more into the cove here. See. I mean, I could go out this way. Don't like that. I don't like that it turns green. Guess I can go down there and throw some pillars down. So we got 5 that way, and now we need 5 this way. That one's blue at least. That one didn't change. Okay, so we got 1 on each end that's not. Alright, now it's blue. Cool. Still blue. Nice. Alright, so that will do that. And let's see, let's break. Actually, let's go ahead and deploy these. that I like to do the grid is just tuck everything right in the corners. Well, I don't know why it's not letting me do that. I won't go for perfect this time like I did on Olympus, because that took forever. But this will let me at least run power up the walls if I need to at any point. And I can usually hide it within the walls, or at the very least within beams. And I haven't put out my creature deterrent yet, but I need to do that. And let's see. Let's grab that out right quick. Alright, so that should give me a little bit of peace and quiet over here. Okay, so it ended here. Basically, what I want is power at every corner of the foundations. And then I can choose where to run it up to the higher levels whenever I need to. So we'll just take it in a big spiral. Crocodile over there is just splashing around. He's having a good time. And I also think this time I'm going to be placing my water pumps a good ways away because, man, are they noisy. Even if you encase them in a concrete room of their own, they are still obnoxiously loud. No, that is not what I wanted. Thank you. Okay, and one right in the center. The water is going to go a little bit differently than this. But it's basically going to go in between each one. Because there's a little bit of an interaction issue. And I don't need the water connections as much. So let's see. Yeah. But I do need them very likely to be I guess I could run it all the way to the end. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we'll just stick it all the way out there. Why not? Because you can add however you want in the middle of a line. Like I could come here, grab from there, and just pull out and put it wherever I want it. So the corners are going to be the only kind of, the corner spots are going to be the funky ones, but they're going to have curved walls, so it's really not going to matter anyway. And it is nice that you can actually connect these to themselves, basically. Let's see. So, grab one, and then we'll step in and basically do the same thing. About like so. Actually, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. Because if it crosses over that corner and I need that corner, I can't connect to it. So I essentially have to come through the middle to get to the next square. About like this. And anywhere that I need water. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it like that instead. Yeah, see, I don't understand that. Why can't I connect to there? It let me connect the outer one, but it won't let me connect the inner ones. This isn't going to work. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. I think I'll just pull the water from wherever I need it, whenever I need it. But we've got water all the way around the outside edge of the base, so that's going to work just fine. Let's get our corners. And Yeah, I think that'll work. Actually, let's make it all the outside walls. And then I'll just do a small pattern on the inside of the interior wood. Okay, so let's see. Green. Still green. Still green. Oh, I think it's starting to change right there. Yep, okay. That's fine. I think... Can't tell. Nope, it's definitely not better yet. Let's keep going, see what happens. Says it's green. I mean, that still looks a little yellow, but this looks green. That makes no sense. Cool. That one got a little scary. And can't put stairs there. That won't work. So from a foundation, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was expecting more than that. Yeah, every 4 needs foundation. I suppose I could just leave these as concrete and make everything else interior wood. The only issue with having to keep those concrete is because the outside corner is exposed. So I don't really have much of a choice. And I hope when the walls match up here that these corner overhangs don't screw anything up. Alright, let's just put all this back in here for now. I'm not going to put a walkway this way. I don't really need one. I can just run out this door here. I will need one this way. I think what I might do is combine, since I've got one this way, I may just put one kind of going this way and then put a little bridge across that little river instead of trying to expand all the way across that expanse there, because that's going to be just nightmarish. But at least this will give me access to this cave, and yeah, I think that'll work. Let's go ahead and start plopping these down. Now, why are you green? You should not be green. Oh, it's because it's the floor and not the foundation. It's the next level up. That one's gonna break. Hold. Alright. Well, I'm out of walkways. Yeah, I think I'm just going to run it straight to that cave, and then I can go straight to the beach right there along that. But I like being out on the water, and I like it being as flush to the water as possible. And I may just build, like, off to the side out here. I may build a pump house, like, right in there somewhere, just to keep the noise away. Yeah, I think that'll work. Really only need 2 ways in and out. Alright. I'm going to hold on to the foundations. I'm not going to destroy them just yet. I really should just make some, like, beer or something. I think I might, because I need the extra stamina. I've got enough of the yeast at the moment. Might as well hit up the iron. Make some more steel ingot. How much am I overweight? There we go. At some point, once I think my stockpile of oxide is full, I can pull that drill down and then run it to another one. How am I looking on that? Not good. Not good. Alright. Let's just turn all of this. Let's see what that equates to. Do I even have any more up here? Okay, I do. Yeah, I have a ton more, actually. Let's just see how much I can make. almost had enough to make 200. That's what I want, right there. And check my stockpiles, titanium and platinum. Alright. And let's take a bit of silica. Oh, it just needs glass. It just needs glass. Never mind. Not straight silica. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And so I can make that many. Let's do some planning real quick. Can't really make anything at the moment. I may have to bring my other guy in real quick. So 20 bottles, which will be more than enough. And 20 jars. And I'll let him get the experience for that. And we'll repair this. And I'll wait on the guns. The knife I needed right away, but... And the mining armature I can wait on. Where did I put the bees? In there. That's where I put the bees. I'm gonna grab a few more of these as well. Get rid of that. Sort it. Oops. Grab one more. Okay. And I can't make the interior wood flooring yet until I get walls and a roof on it. So I do need to make a stack of walls. Let's see if we can get those made before the sun goes down. Those are made. Excellent. And probably end up making just some berry jam or something like that. I haven't rearranged my farming guy yet. Then also need him to make curved corners. $12, $72, and $20. That's right. Excellent. Got my walls. Grab these. Toss those in there. That'll at least give me another 200 steel ingots. And I think... yeah, I don't get experience for smelting those or the ingots, so I think that'll be fine. And I don't have anything on me that my other guy needs. Okay, let's swap. That's definitely not definitely not what I meant to do. There we go. I think I'm gonna make 10 beer and 10 of the honey mead. The honey mead will let the beer last longer. Alright. I just gotta do it quickly because I don't have any of his stuff on him. Okay, so that table can't make a whole lot. Not that. Let's go with... yeah. Hopefully I've got everything. 12 glass, 20 aluminum, 10 composites. Matter of fact, can my other guy make that? I thought I made it to where he can make that because I want those inventories to be full. Hang on. Let's double check that. I thought the cooking station could make more than that, but I guess not. At least I can swap characters quickly. That's a plus. Okay, sort it again. All right. He can make that, right? Aha, plus 50% crafting speed. Yep, I'm glad I went back to him. Alright, so now we have an electric stove. And I need the marble kitchen bench. So 12 stone, 10 concrete. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Is that enough? Did I grab everything? I did not. What am I missing? Ah, that's right. 2 composites. Okay. And we got the room in here, so let's throw those in there. Or at least most of the room anyway. Now the real question is going to be, can I put those over there? Don't know if I can fit both, but we're certainly going to try. Oh, it's going to try and snap it to the side. I knew it. Hang tight. Let's get rid of this and those. So that I can grab this out of the way for now. Now will it fit next to it? Oh, look, I'll take the wins where I can get them. And come on, come on. Seriously. Really? You can't be bothered to fit back in there? Alright. That's fine. Will you fit back there? Word. Sounds good to me. Okay. Water, electricity, and water. Guess I could have just gone that way, huh? Yep, sure could. Now that has electricity as well. Yes, yes, excellent. Cool. All right. Yeah, I guess it doesn't change their inventory size, which kind of sucks, to be honest with you. Just kind of hoping for more space out of these things. You would think it would give it to you. Sort it. Let's grab the bottles back. Sort it again. Okay. He cannot make anything. Alright. Well, that answers that question. But at least I got the crafting bonuses out of it. I guess I could still make a sphere on top of the mushroom house. The toadstool. All right. 10 beer, and I need berries. If I wanted to make 10, I need 100 honey. Oh boy, well that ain't gonna happen. At least I can do the berry jam. But I really wanted that though. Because that gives you a ton of stamina regen and the food effects duration. So I guess... Alright, let's see. How much can I make? I can at least get that out of it. That's going to take a minute. And I guess I need to go run around for a second and collect berries. Of course, there's not going to be any up here. And I don't have my sickle on me, so this might take a minute. Actually, I don't even have a weapon. This could get dangerous. But I need the berries. Go away, Mr. Komodo. I don't want to fight you. I want to go back with about 100 berries, so I'm almost there. There we go. Take that for good measure. And I'll grab any more that I see on my way back. Gotta go. Okay. That's plenty. Well, I mean, I might as well. They're right here. Oh, there's a bunch right outside the door. Go figure. $200. Perfect. Grab the honey. 900 seconds, 1,000 seconds, 900 seconds. Alright. Let's make... Wait, what? That takes 10 per? What? I don't want to waste the honey that I do have on that. Yep, we're just going to go with this. Because it's cheap and easy. And I'm going to save the honey. Put the berries up. Put the fiber in here. Put the honey back in there. Probably just going to make a bunch more beer because it's simple and easy. I suppose I could make the wine too, but might as well. Max out the buffs. Taking these out, give it a little space to breathe. Cool, so 100% stamina regen plus 125 max. Another 100% stamina regen plus 125 max. And 125 maximum stamina. That'll work. That'll work. Since I'm going to be running around a lot. Swap characters real quick. Gotta say, it is nice having other characters with other specialities. I need to get my farmer specced out on his talents. But I'm probably going to have to do a big farming run on Olympus with him. To pick up a bunch of blueprint points and exotics, which I could just go to Prometheus, run around, collect the red flowers with him specifically and farm there. Let's take that. Leave the raw foods in here. Let's take a stack of that, put that back up, because that's ribs meat. Ribs. Why did the wine not sort to the top? What? Why would the wine, of all things, not sort with the foods? That makes no sense. Anyways. Grab those. So that gives me the next step up. And now I can make curved floors, I think. Tell me I can make curved floors. Okay, cool. Gonna need... As a matter of fact, for the corner of my building, I don't... Yeah, you can't actually make curved wood. Well, that sucks. There's plenty of cultures out there that have been bending wood for ever. I do like these curved wall angles. They do look pretty cool. I've got to make 4 of these so that I can use that to make the floor. Because it's weird that that's actually the floor. But for now, I'm going to go with a 2-story and with a vaulted ceiling. Alright, so that gives me the 2nd story and the floors for the corner. Because around the 2nd floor, I'm going to have well, if I can think straight, what it's called. Kind of a little walkway where I can put all of this stuff. Is going to go up there just like it is here. And let's see. I guess I can make them here. 4, 20, and 12. Access in there, put the doors in there, and let's see what I can get done. That really irks me. I'm gonna go back and start crafting some floors while I'm gone. Finish out the walkway. Honestly, just make the max. What am I short on? Of course. You know what? Just do whatever you gotta do. Steel is gonna be my downfall. I'm gonna need to end up taking this drill and putting it on the other iron that I found over there. Just for the iron ore to make steel. Steel is frustrating. Once I can get a roof on it, then I can start moving everything over. Glad I picked the one for... exposure resistance. Do it anyway, so I might as well. Okay. Well, there we go. I guess all the poisonous fish saw that I was coming over here and decided to relocate. Thanks. 2 minutes worth of movement speed reduction. Okay. Those are going to be likely glass. No, it's even all the way around. It's a 5x5. It's not an oval. It's more of a rounded square. I can always change the way it opens. That'll work. Okay. Yeah, this should be plenty of room. That should work. Alright. Yeah, I think that'll... Huh? I don't need it wider. I don't need to go full... Olympus is my farming... Like, it's... If I need to get exotics of pretty much any kind, it's going to be Olympus and Elysium are the main two. The ones that fall in between were stepping stones, and this is a stepping stone to complete the missions here to get me to Elysium with all of the other missions done. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12. 12, and then I'm going to cover it in with the domed tops. I need to look something up real quick. What is... What is the free camera mode? That's what I want. Free look. Just want to check, make sure. Okay. It's not set as anything else. And bear with me just a second. Okay. Well, that's not supposed to be a screenshot. Crying out loud. It's supposed to be free look. Screenshot is F3. Let's just make it that then. Still gonna do it that way. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Now I've got Alt set up, but it usually works when I'm on a mount. Huh. Well, I guess I have a bit of an issue there. I'm just going to get rid of that keybind for now. I'll figure it out later. I wanted to get the free camera look so I can look around a little bit easier. It'll do. Probably end up putting some lights on the corners here. So I need 12 glass walls. And 4 domes for the corners. Really need to make this over here as well. We don't mind the experience. No, one thing, I will be glad when everything's moved over. Excuse me. You'll give up in a second. Stand by, pick this up. It's not much, but it's something. It all adds up. Eventually. Okay. And I think, let's go ahead and take this out. Put that in there. I'm going to take 3 stacks, just throw it in here for now. And then I'm going to need to go, because I don't want to use this. So I think I'll run out and harvest what I can with this. Get some glass. There should be more around this way, I think. If not, I can go back the other way. Try and keep an eye out for the bees as well. Thought I heard some. Mama deer just ran off and left the baby deer. You on your own. I'm out. I went that far. Let's go clean up what's over here. If there's any over here. Nice. Okay. And any others floating around here? I don't see any right off the bat. And I'd like to go back with a full inventory of glass. That would be awesome. But I also want to clean up the area that I'm in. I don't know if I could even fit... I could probably fit one more voxel in there. If I find one. Oh, stop. Go away. You too. If I don't see any on the way back, then oh well. It is what it is. No big deal. I've got enough for now. Sulfur. Stone. Nothing else down there. Pretty sure I cleaned up all that was right here. Oop, I lied. There's a little tiny bit right here. Okay, well that worked out. And I need 12 of those. And 4 of those. We'll just start with this for now and see where that gets us. Need more glass. Okay, so we got our walls and the curved roofs on the corner. I think I'll start with that and then go from there. What time is it? Oh boy, cutting it close. Get it placed and run back. I don't know if I'll be able to get the roof on tonight, but I'm certainly going to try. Mm-hmm. Crocodile's going to chase me all the way. Right, let's throw these up there. Okay, these are not what I thought they were. Okay, good to know, good to know. Oh, get out of here. Alright, well, guess I can't put those up there. Those aren't what I thought they were. It said curved roof pieces. Well, that's not what I thought it was going to be right here. A dome on top of the corner, but it's not. Interesting. And I do need more floors as well, but pretty much everything that I'm going to need is going to basically fit inside this for the most part. And I will likely go up to this level here and make spots for growing things, greenhouse stuff. Trying to take a mental note of what all I need. Yeah, see, there it is, right there. Tier 5. And I don't even know if any of this stuff's going to survive. Because technically I'm not in a shelter, so... I guess we'll see. I mean, it says... Well, if I go here, grab a piece, resist tier 5 storms. Resist tier 5 storms. Well, that's a tier 5, alright, so we'll see how bad it is. 3... So 12 floors. Which I could have sworn that I had those, but I guess I used them all out here. I can make more later. Okay. Second story is pretty much done. And there's a good possibility that I'm going to bring this in one more step. And I'll have stairs in the middle that will take me up pretty much like Olympus. I like the central staircase because it lets me get to everything and anything quickly. But all of that will be made out of interior wood. And I mean, in all reality, I could make this stuff out of interior wood as well. And still might. I do need to make a bunch of interior wood flooring. So I'll make 4 more. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? Yes. 8 more curved roofs. I don't like. I wanted that to be glass. I could have sworn that it was over there. I guess this is giving me shelter. Nope. Okay, certain spots are giving me shelter. Interesting. Alright, well let's just stand under here then. Until the red part of the severe winds comes and goes.
It's not like you're gonna get smacked for different.
No. So 8 more of those. And really contemplating on just filling it out with glass all the way across the top.
Surprised they don't have to.
Yep, there it is. It's because it's open right now, so I'll probably have to end up putting the concrete corners up there. It's such a crazy sound. I mean, there's no point in fixing it at the moment, because if another storm comes through, I'm kind of screwed. So 8 more curved, and then I might just have to make the concrete corners if I can't come up with something else to fix that. I'm gonna have every tree that I run by fall down. I really don't like to swim. It just takes so long to get anywhere. I'd rather just run. Yeah, right? I do need to find a way to reallocate some points just to get it to where I can move faster with a firearm. I don't want to use more food buffs just yet, because they'll be wasted while I'm waiting for the sun to come up. And I think I need 9 glass ceiling pieces. Usually when the glass is surrounded by concrete, its durability goes up, or at least that was my experience with on Olympus. Although I can't necessarily say I've had a ton of tier 5 storms come through there, but probably still going to take some wind damage, but alright. I needed 8 of those, or epoxy. Huh? Yeah. It didn't puff up, did it? Okay, and then what is the options for this again? Okay, so that's a left side, a right side, a left side, a right side, and then those. Okay. All right. Mainly, I just want to get a roof on the thing. And then what do I need for... Where are they? I know I've seen them. Grab the floors and put them in here. I've seen the curved corner pieces before. I don't know if it's under this or not. I hope they fix... Yeah, I can see that's a curved roof angle, and I don't know if that applies. Let me make one. Okay, so... It's a slanted piece. But it's only one piece. Yeah. Okay, so not what I wanted. I won't destroy it because I don't want to waste the resources. This just says concrete curved building, so I mean that could mean anything. And I didn't think to look at it at the time, but it's likely going to end up being this ugly corner piece that I don't necessarily care for, but if it adds to the structural integrity of the building, then so be it. And I'll eat again this time before I go. Pretty sure this has what I want. Yeah. Okay, so I'd need to make actually 4 more of those.
Yeah, I'm gonna deliver my stuff home today.
Nice. Hip hip hooray. All right. Let's go get this stuff in place. Drop the bottles off. Basically, if you're going to start building a giant concrete anything, you better have a ton of steel ready to go. Oh, zip it. Hopefully the footprint of the base is small enough that I won't run into any structural integrity issues. Okay. It's not going to let me do the little pop-up out of the water, huh? There it goes. Okay. Yes. Alright, so I did only need 4. Cool. Alright. That works. Extra is okay. How did... Excuse me? How did I come out too short? Whatever. Did I not grab the ceilings? I did not grab the... Look, you know... I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. It's been a bit of a long day. Okay, so 2 more curved pieces, and then my 9 ceiling pieces. Ah, for crying out loud. I hate to admit it, but running this way is faster. Doesn't seem like it is, but it is. Excuse me, coming through. Give them something to go after other than me. Yep, coming through. Go right ahead. Could have sworn I made the 9 floors, but maybe I didn't. I think I was actually short on rebars, so that's probably why I didn't make them. And once it has a ceiling, then I can move everything over. Which is going to be an epic chore in and of itself. I did make them. They're right there. It's all... Look. I don't want to talk about it. At least it will be covered and all sealed up. And hopefully it doesn't give me any problems at the top with the structural integrity issue. Really crossing my fingers on that. There, but apparently I cannot. You're gonna come after me, aren't you? Nice. I like it. It's a start. Not necessarily a fan of these corner pieces. Devs, give us these corner pieces. Unless I'm just completely missing them. Which is also possible. But it is now a fully enclosed system. And let's put my floor back. Ooh, getting a little close there. But that's going to take me straight to the cave, which is perfect. And I may end up making a walkway out to the cave out there, since there's 2 underground caves out there. And they're not extraordinarily far. But yeah, I'm alright with this. And I know it's not quite a mushroom right now, but it will be eventually. Or at least some variation of one. Honestly, I really just wanted to play around with the curved building stuff. Alright, going back home. I hear a bear. Whoa, bear. They always sound so much closer than they are. Yeah, I think I am going to take that oxite and move it. Because once this is full, that or I'll just make another drill, which I can do that as well. That's empty. All right. And I don't have a whole lot of steel ingots left, so I'll have to make more of those next time. And work on making the interior wood flooring. And the stairs and more of these iron cupboards, and all of these are going to get destroyed and broken down anyway, so I'm going to go with iron cupboards this time. They're really not that bad to make. I mean, 40 iron ingots, not bad. I've got enough stuff to make plenty of rope and plenty of epoxy. Well, I don't think I'll ever run out of it, especially with the residue cleanser there, which I will definitely have a couple more of those. But yeah. Next time I will be relocating all of this over there, getting it set up. Once I get the floor plan laid out. So, yeah. But for now, I think that's going to be it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.